Welcome in all to the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. I'm just an ordinary gentleman named Danny, who also happens to be your host. So I'm coming to you in front of my Pipe Week Award Show 2023 live stream screen. I figured we would do a little bit of a recap, talking about Pipe Week, some event stuff that's coming up on the channel, as well as add some tins to the virtual cellar. So I decided I'd shoot this quick video. I'm hard at work on Project Cellar, but I needed to get out of the summer heat. It is very sweltering here. So I figured we would come inside, we would shoot a quick video, and catch up with everybody. So let's talk about Pipe Week. What a fantastic event. It was my first YTPC event. There was so much going on. I learned about all sorts of vintage and obscure pipes. I met a lot of new wonderful folks. I was turned on to a few artisan pipe makers. I'm sure that's going to be terrible for my pocketbook in the future. There's already a handful of things I want from 5 or 6 different artisan pipe carvers. But I was also asked to help out with the award show. I did a little bit of the logistics side of things, tried to help out with some graphics, as well as helping people in the backstage section of the live stream, and add things like links to the chat and just help moderate some. They also asked me to present the nominees for one of the awards, the Most Creative YTPC channel, and that was an absolute honor. Some of those people are who I started watching when I was getting into this. So to be able to announce them as nominees for the awards was just an honor, and I'm so happy that they asked me to be a part of it. As far as things coming up in the channel, I wanted to add some new features and new channel segments, because we are a rapidly growing community here at the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen, and I want cool, new, fresh content for everybody here. So I have created a new screen. So I was out and about the other day, and I picked up these. These are some nice, lint-free, museum-quality, archival-grade cotton gloves. They fit quite nicely. And why am I excited to get these gloves, you ask? Well, because they are rated to hold fine art and antiquities. And I'm going to need such a proper glove for all of the unboxings we've got coming up. Now, this behind me, it's my message board. If you've been around here for a little while, you're aware of how it works. That's where I usually throw up all of my stats about a blend or photos of things that I'm talking about in my stories, but I've added a little functionality to it. It's now live and interactive. So when I talk about the new Bones pipe that was a gift from my good buddy Mike, and all the gnarly pitting on the side of it, and how lovely the grain pattern is, we can look at the drilling, or in the cases of something like my first Bones pipe that's picking up all that nice color and character, we can show that off instead of just throwing up a photo. And I figure this will come in very handy when we're doing 10 openings. The last one we did was this After Hours Flake by Cornell and Deal. Fantastic blend. Dark rum, kind of sweet. A little bit of spicy, some like raisiny plum sort of things going in. I'm really enjoying this blend. I may have some of this after we're done here. Such a fantastic blend. But I figured we could use the new channel feature to open up tins together so we can get first impressions. And it'll just make things much easier to show things off. And when we do our live streams as well, we'll have this feature so we can talk about things in real time instead of having to have photos or text blocks prepared to make videos. We're also going to be adding another new segment. I told you when I first started the channel that I wanted to do some whiskey tastings, enjoying some craft beers and wines as well. And I'm excited to announce that I am going to have a co-host for that segment. My good buddy Mike, fantastic dude. We've known each other for years, and we often get together and just have a nice glass of bourbon in a chat. And I was talking to him the other day, and I said, "Hey, you know how I was talking about adding the tasting segment to the channel?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "How about you do that with me? We already get together and talk randomness and enjoy bourbons. We just do that and then put it on YouTube." He didn't take very much convincing. He said, "Do you really think that all the people at the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen are going to want to watch us sit around and talk about random things and enjoy bourbons and pipes?" I said, "Absolutely, they're going to enjoy that." And he said, "Well, okay then." He's also, after he got me my new Bones pipe and a few blends and everything for my birthday, it's kind of sparked an interest in him as well. And he's pulled some of his father's old pipes out. And he was talking to me the other day, and he said, "I think I want to try to get these back up and going. If they need a little restoration work, we'll get that done. But I kind of want to get some blends and just put them in rotation. I don't know how much I'll be a pipe smoker, but I would enjoy sitting down and having a pipe with you when you're over. So I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to need you guys to help him like you helped me. When we launch our first episode, if you could all be there and make some fantastic blend recommendations for him and help him get his father's old pipes back into rotation and him enjoying them as they were intended, it would be so wonderful. So I hope that you'll join us whenever we launch that segment. Speaking of things, we need to talk about tin art, the virtual cellar project. For those of you who are unaware, the virtual cellar project is something that I started when I first started the channel. You can see it over there in the corner. So what it is, it's a little channel badge, and it says The Ordinary Gentleman's Blend. It gives a number and then also a name. And it's just a little piece to recognize all the unique and individual members here at the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. Now, those are only made automatically for public subscribers and other content creators. If you are privately subscribed, I value my privacy, and I'm sure you value yours as well. So we don't want to go just putting up usernames without permission. But if you would like one of these tins, all you have to do is in the comment section below say, "Hey, I'm here. I would love to have my tin. I'd love to have it displayed on your videos and live streams." And we will, of course, be glad to make you one. So we have some new inductees into the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. Quite a few new tins are going up. One for the Parsimonious Piper. He's now a Society of Ordinary Gentlemen member. There's one for the Pork Roll Piper. There's one in there for Papa Bear. He was one of the people who got in the comment section and said, "Hey, if you've got space, I would love to have one of these tins." And I said, "Sir, for you, we will make space." He's tin number 24, I believe. There's another tin. This gentleman, I met him when we were testing out the stuff for the Pipe Week Award Show live stream. Fantastic dude, does so much in the community to try to talk, help, and uplift everybody, and just will go out of his way. He made me feel so welcome when I was first starting, and that is, of course, Ghost Cobb. Ghost Cobb's such a fantastic dude. He was telling some great stories the other day. He was sitting around enjoying some Pegasus. That's his video content format right there. Be awesome, tell great stories, enjoy Pegasus. He also has a pretty fantastic playlist set up. I'm going to have to ask him how he does all of that. But if you're not following him or any of the other wonderful folks that will be in the 10 list today, you can find them all in the comment section below. You just open it up, the spot that says more, and they'll all be listed there. So you can all go follow one another, and please make them all feel so welcome here at the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen. I can't, unfortunately, sit here and tell great stories about everyone who's in the list. This video would be 2.5, 3 hours long, but I have prepared a 10 shout out screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it over to that screen, and it's going to scroll through everybody, and you'll see all of the new 10s that we're adding. So for now, I'm going to load me a pipe of probably this after hours flick that's sitting here. I'm going to adjourn to the smoking canopy, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the 10 list. So until next time, I'm Danny from the Society of Ordinary Gentlemen, wishing you well, and we'll see you then.